gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And stolen by Iverson. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Look at that. And that one is stuffed right through.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. So it's the Knicks now, following the three-point attempt by Freak. Good.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open. Move the ball. Sticking too much.
And the layup's good off the glass.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Here's Gibbs. 8 points for him. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul.
Substitution for the Knicks. Hard.
And here are the Knicks now. Down low, here's Alexander. Iverson grabs the board. Iverson's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
So it's the Knicks now.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish. Playing smart offensively in the first half, no doubt about it.
Yeah, the numbers support it. I mean, they're shooting the much better percentage from the field so far.
Here's Gibbs, and that one's good. He's got 10.
In the first, he had trouble hitting with any consistency. But here in the second, he's turned it around.
The three from Iverson, an absolute bomb from three-point range.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
And stolen by Iverson. There's the three. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
To be honest, I'm speechless, and that doesn't happen very often. This may be the best shooting performance I've ever seen.
And stolen by Iverson. Here's the three. The shot misses. So New York will take it the other way. To the right side. Here's Sevic. Good on the triple. 18 points for him.
Boy, they're knocking down the long-range shots. A lot of those same shots they missed earlier in the first quarter. They still find themselves down here, but they're starting to make some headway into that deficit.
Fires at the elbow. Iverson grabs the board. Iverson's got 7 rebounds in the game.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass. He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
Sticking too much.
Shoots from 14. That's short off the rim.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
And there's the pass to Alexander. Now here's McLemore outside. And Embiid pulls it down.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with him. It's a tough day so far.
From deep, Iverson. No luck, so New York will take it the other way. Here's Gibbs. Now here's McLemore outside. Pelicans with the rebound. Young's got his 3rd rebound on the night. From deep, Iverson. That is good.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly.
Now here's Iverson. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. There's 57 seconds left here in the second. From deep. The offensive rebound. Embiid. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
The Knicks shooting 43% for the game. Dishes it to McLemore. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. McLemore's got 9.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividend.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Iverson. It's rebounded by McLemore.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
A dominating...
Kevin, we just witnessed what was an amazing offensive display from this guy in the first half. Where did that scoring explosion come from?
I don't really know. To be honest, I was just looking for chances to get my shot off, and I just happened to find them over and over in that first half. So, I don't know. I'm sure they'll make some adjustments, but until then, I'm just going to keep attacking.
Kevin, an interesting response. So
Guys, that was the perfect way to start this game. Let's go over some stuff and do more of the same in the second half. Boy, you fellas have been lighting it up from three-point range. We've got their D stretched as far.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the approach in that first half was an aggressive one. Take it to the teeth of the defense, put them on the heels, and you're either going to score or get to the line.
And mostly he's been getting to the line, guys. I mean, he has the free throw total to show for it, as well as the bumps and bruises.
Iverson in at point guard. Looney out there with Embiid. Then it's Young, and it's Wagner in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Pelicans' 5. Now here's Iverson, guarded closer, and that one's good.
And you know what? This guy is just a natural-born scorer.
McLemore with the ball, and Young picks him up defensively. Pass to Gibbs. Embiid with the steal. And here we go, Freak heading to the hoop.
Oh, wow.
It's a beautiful jam.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Tries it from 19. Another one falls for New Orleans.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
The Knicks shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. And stolen by Iverson.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
It's up a 3, and he gets it to go.
My goodness, how about the degree of difficulty on that shot?
When you're hot, and he is absolutely scorching.
Here's Gibbs. He's got 12, and the shot is good. 14 points for him.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Now here's Iverson. He's tightly guarded. The Knicks pull it in.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly, that's the right look. The decision was good, he just didn't execute.
Henderson with the screen for McLemore. Passes it to Gibbs. The 3-ball. And again, New York with the triple.
That would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
Here's Iverson, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Nice work at the line so far, going 5 for 5.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Splashed them one after another. It really was quite a display from the stripe. You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
And so here is New York, and the foul called on Freak. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Use that pick to get in close.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
From deep three-point range, and the Pelicans get it back. And Young kicks to Iverson. The layup missed. Knicks have gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. Good.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
And that one is hammered home.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose? New Orleans has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Iverson gets the bucket. Iverson's got 16 points here in the second half.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about it.
Substitution.
And here is Iverson. Non-stop scoring machine here. This break in the action gives us a chance to show you the NBA's current fast break specialists. Pelicans, number 1.
And that's a fun category. Most fans love that kind of up-tempo offense.
So we see New Orleans taking the W here.
Well, congratulations on the win and for setting your season high in points scored for yourself. Would you say this is the best game you've played this year?
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Freak. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
I know Freak's gonna have a lot of people back.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew,
on some chill.